In 2008, the U.S. economy entered the worst recession since the Great Depression. Companies were forced to reduce output and employees. The unemployment rate went through the roof, reaching a high of 9.7%. The housing bubble burst, and home values plummeted. Average home value dropped to $26,240 between 2008 and 2010. By 2009, 8.1% of homeowners owned more on their homes than they were worth. Due to the housing collapse and much economic uncertainty, many banks failed. Due to the severity of the recession, the U.S. government was forced to step in. Programs such as the Recovery and Reinvestment Act were enacted to help struggling families, businesses, and banks. All of these assistance programs cost money. Lots and lots of money. So whose money was spent on all of these programs? It was your money. Taxpayers' money. U.S. taxpayers had to shell out billions of dollars to pay to bail out banks, help businesses, and assist families. So who caused the economy to collapse in the first place? Well, it wasn't one of America's usual foes. It wasn't these guys, or these guys, or even these guys. It was these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys. In short, it was big, greedy banks that caused the economic crisis. You see, banks were not being very careful with their money. They were giving out home loans to basically anyone who wanted one, even if they did not have the funds to pay them off. This irresponsible lending led to a whole lot of home foreclosures. By 2012, 1 in every 639 homes was being foreclosed on. This caused the housing market to be flooded with cheap, bank-owned homes, causing housing values to plummet. It also caused banks to lose lots of money, since their loans were not being paid off. The banks lost so much money they became unable to invest money in businesses. Without money to expand, businesses could not hire more workers. Since companies could no longer hire new workers, unemployment rose. High unemployment means people have less money to spend in the economy, and lower spending means a slower economy. The government and taxpayers were left to clean up the now slow economy the banks had created. All of this information leads us to another question. What can we do to make sure this never happens again? How can we keep banks from ruining the economy, causing unemployment to rise, crashing the housing market, and causing taxpayers to shell out billions in economic aid money? The answer to this question is one simple word: regulation. Congress must pass more laws prohibiting the kind of dangerous banking activity that caused the Great Recession. There must be stiffer penalties for irresponsible banking practices. So vote for pro-regulation candidates, not the ones who are cozy with the banks. Also, write a letter to your congressman. You could even write to the president. Tell them you are tired of banks being irresponsible. Let them know regulation is an issue you care about. Remind them that it's your money that is being spent to clean up after the banks. If we all work together to get our pro-regulation message to Congress, they'll be forced to listen and act.